For for this group, welcome you guys. If you're watching on YouTube, this is a hard carry. I'm a game player in old school. Uh, like doing educational content. We are doing a standard hardwood top learner raid joined by Pod Tyler in the North Freeze rule, Hanan on the range roll, Rappy on the melee roll, Friend who also in the melee rule. You take the lowest KC first. Whoever shows up on stream, always happy to take you. Just pull up the stream, join us. Link is in the description. For Maiden, let's go and talk about Maiden for a quick second here. I'll be taking the South Freeze rule. If you've been hit twice in a row at Maiden, you're going to be stepping away to give aggro to someone else. You get it 3 times more, you take extra damage. If you're freezing, you want to lock down the tomato so long as it does not make you late for the crabs. We're going to be killing those crabs all the way dead. If they reach her, she attacks faster, so we want to kill them all the way dead. For 30s, you're going to stay on boss until she's dead. Freeze will get on boss after they finish freezing their crabs. Use claw specs right away. Use a chalice spec as a last ditch effort right before the crabs leak, if they're about to leak. North freeze roll is Pilot Tyler. You're going to go ahead and freeze North 1, then North 2, then South 3 to catch everything in the clump, and then all the 4s. Once you've frozen everything, you're going to help lock down any tomatoes that are rolling around, then help kill the North 1, North 2, then you're going to help with the clump if the clump's still alive. All that's been done, then you can get back on boss, do some damage, be ready to freeze for the next set of crabs spawn. Hanan's on the range roll. We're going to kill South 1 till it's dead. Stand 5 tiles from the clump, throw chins at the clump till the clump is dead. Make sure your chins are at medium fuse. And then you get back on boss with the clump is dead. For the melee rolls, that's Rappy and Friend 2. You're going to kill North 1, kill North 2, then get back on boss. If you have any questions about your roll, ask away. Otherwise, you could say R in game if you're ready to pot. For your Twitch chat, you want to root these guys on going for a hardwood top clear. You could redeem an R. You'll appear at the bottom left there. It's a lot of fun. Always fun to see people supporting others when they go for their first KCs, go for early learner raids too. We are using the new gear now. We have caught up to that. Who's you watching on YouTube? We got a Vernic Treads here, Eye of Ayak, Confliction Gauntlets. I haven't quite figured out if I like this as my setup for the learner raids yet, but we might make some adjustments as we go through it. Drop your salve and nothing else. I think we're missing a salve less raid as well. We had some bloat deaths last raid. It's really important we play cautiously at bloat. Everyone should have 2 anglers coming into the raid. It looks like that's the case. Fantastic. We drop the salve and nothing else. Ranger stands with me. Everyone else on the north. Spam click to go in. Make sure mauling on the very first tick. Do not want to be late on the maul. If everyone is on the first tick, I should technically do an accurate bow then a Rallis. Some minor detail, minor change. Mage gear on, Augur on, get ready to freeze.
Got all.
I was greedy. I'm disappointed in myself. I was really greedy there trying to get an extra bow. There's no need for it. Make sure killing those crabs all the way dead. Looks like we left one alive. That is a big problem. We do not want that.
On time.
Oh no. I'm gonna freeze to try and get us a GMCA. Stay on boss, stay on boss. I'll catch force. Should be a GMCA. Oh, GZ on stop right there. We love getting a CA. If you didn't have that one, imagine paying for it. It's free here. It's a learner raid. Never go back for things if you forgot to pick something up. Always eat your angler, grab yourself. We do not want to be late starting the next room. If you do forget something, you just have to leave it behind. It's awkward, but it's what you're supposed to do. Luckily, we don't lose any ticks. Means you were just the right distance to barely make it back in time. I wanted to go for a pre-fire there. Unfortunately, the tile was ragged and I didn't reposition automatically. Sal didn't want to come. Alright. Good turn on me here. My melee gear back on. Down. Front side of looks close rounding a corner. Someone doesn't have their salve on. I'm gonna find you. Oh no. Nah. Didn't bring a salve. Out we go. Gotta bring the salve. The salve is so important. Walk on the walls, run around the corners. Back you turn. Make sure you don't overextend. So you walk along the wall. The reason we walk along the wall here so we don't overextend. We don't want to be going too fast along the wall. Back you turn. If you find you reacted late to the turn, you can run a couple ticks to catch up. Front side up, let's closer around a corner. Watch your feet.
Oh, I fucking clicked.
Out we go. Do not be dying trying to get a 2
Oh,
down or
come
below.
on.
That is super bad. We lose a lot of points to the chest.
Yeah, I was a tick early trying to eat that.
A little lag there. I clicked to leave, but it seems misclick. Did they do something to servers here? I'm getting like 90% good ticks today. And I recall there being a lot of people online. I haven't noticed that
Yeah, I
the
keep
servers
random ping spikes. That last one was on me, but I'm also at a hotel, so I kind of figure it's gonna happen. But if you're getting it too, it makes me feel a little better.
The hotel, I was actually saying it's been great. Sorry.
Oh,
Unlucky.
I thought you meant the opposite.
Why did I grab a stem? I'm supposed to grab a shark. Oops. I'm just going to sip and drop it at this point just so I just don't have it in my inventory. Spam click to go in. Fight is starting now. I'll take all the pre-fires for mage roll. Pilot telling me maging. Anything that makes it into the room, it's all yours. Now make sure you're throwing chins during the first dummy boss. Your Q's gonna be the big ranger coming on the next wave here. There it is. Melee gear on, sight then Charlie. Melee gear on, sight then Charlie. There's a lot of stalls happening here. Not sure why. Look back at this afterwards. Okay, look at pillar health. Zoom out. Look at pillar health. You're not standing at a pillar that's low HP. You're trolling. Find a low health pillar. Do not blood barrage. Keep the saying active. Brew
Yeah,
up, brew up, brew up.
misclick
85
that.
HP. Or low HP here. Pillar is like 1 HP. We gotta be brewing up. Brewing up does not mean stopping attacks. Keep brewing. Gotta be killing the Nilos on the pillar that are lowest HP. See people standing far away from the pillars that are like 1 HP. Make sure you're standing towards them. I'll take the stance over here. We have 1% dead. We will not be doing 2 pile this raid.
Quickly unfuck my inventory. It's
Go
bad.
ahead and show where you're gonna stand. Show where you're gonna stand for range phase. Do not ping. There's pile towers out there. Hanan. Hanan, you're gonna be standing here. The DD tile for range is here. And as Hanan ranger, you do not move. Do not move. When pot your range pot. Awesome. A little bit GS action. We like seeing that. You're pre-moving away for range. Pre-move away for range. Pre-move away for range. In for mage. Man, I ran out of tickets. I used all of them. That's tragic. Took a lot of damage from pillars falling in this room. Lost 2. Should be able to survive still nonetheless. Maybe I do need a lot of Oh no! A little off for there by the Tyler. Oh no.
God damn it.
It's alright. Hanan, you got this. Keep swinging. It's just like normal top for you here. You cast Vengeance when your Venge breaks. Nice stuff. Swing a couple more times. Close it. We can still make time, believe it or not. We're gonna be really bad on supplies here. Our Nihilurum is very weak on this team. Make sure we're always pre-venging, always casting Vengeance, Acid Cups of cooldown, staying potted, always attacking. Like, if we do all of those things, we will pass almost every Nihilurum without a pillar falling. But that's alright, we'll make it through. Off to Soditsek. I'll be 1-2, Pilot Tyler 1-3, Hanan 2-3. And then Rappy Phil, friend who back up. I see 1 Vengeance. We need more Vengeance. The spell is powerful, but use it. You do not have to take an off-prayer Vengeance, just make sure you're staying Venge so that you take any chip damage. It gets reflected, it's free damage. During the last phase, if you want to go for some Vengeances, you can. But during the first couple phases, not really. It's good, but it's much more risky because you'll be sharing the ball. Left 4. Bottom orbit on the inside is Friend Who, or is Rappy. We'll be waiting on the throw a tiny bit, Rappy. It's all good. It spawns a tornado if you leave the lowest version of orb border. On the inside, leaves the 3rd row. Do we just have a straight line there? How do we walk
Good.
so much?
Fancy.
It's a straight line. uh, anyway, if we have a ball here, we're going to be making a sandwich. The balls are the buns. Everyone else sits in the middle. Looks like Friend Who has one. Friend Who, you've got the right bun. Patao, you got the left bun. Everyone else should be in the middle. Make sure you're venging if your venge broke. Fantastic. Bottom over on the inside is Friend Who. Wait on the 3rd row until everyone else has left you behind. Go, 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 go. No walking. We're a lot of walking happening here. Gotta be quick. Go, guys, go, guys, go. You gotta quick on the maze. Too slow on the maze, the tornado will end up hitting you. Gotta run your section of the maze, no walking. Gotta get your malls off Pilot Tyler and Hanan if you didn't maul. Claw specs, if we get one more maul here. Awesome claw specs now. So normally, friend who you'd be like, why did we maul spec here? If you do see that someone hasn't mauled and it's been one full size swing, and you do send them maul, it's fine. Step away, put your mage per on, and then Tiki the orb, or Tiki the big guy. Nice try. It's gonna hurt at the chest, losing a couple more deaths here, but and do our best to still fill out our inventories. For this, make sure at the chest you grab a stamina. First, nobody can buy your stamina for you. You can drop any partial potions at the chest and combine them to make more supplies. Let's see a partial brew here on the ground here. Let's make a 3-dose brew. Gonna grab resources. So you have 3 things to restore prayer in your backpack. Then you're gonna buy brews. If you have extra points, you could buy and drop sharks for your teammates. So we have 1 shark on the ground here. If anyone had empty inventory space or chins or unequipped buckler, unequipped sang, etc., those are all things you want to uh, make sure you're dealing with. What is my camera angle here? There we go. The second response to your quadrant, I will hold it until you can take over. Haven't even tried out the gemstone crab. Maybe not on a main account, but kind of an Iron Man or whatnot.
It looks fun. I kind of want to try it.
It's honestly chill.
Yeah, but
It's like
I
one
heard
click
that was
every.
the hardcore killer.
The hardcore killer, gemstone crab. That's got to be a troll. Like, there's no shot these people died to gemstone crab. Like, you'd have to go there woefully and always send the old one until you can take over. Uh, there are variations for exhumes where people sometimes don't do that, but stay in your quadrant until the last exhume. That is the last exhume. I've got BGS, we use Scythe BGS here. 36 defense left. It's 0. Claw specs if you got them. Get the claw specs out now. Make sure you're using whatever quadrant you're in at SOT as well here. I see nobody's northeast, which means one person's getting screwed. Getting trapped, kind of. I also recommend starting east or west, and the reason why is it makes your pathing around the corners comfortable. If you start north or south, you have to manual path around the corners. You're learning how to do your Zarpus. Listen for the spit noise, that's when you click the outside ring. Stay in your quadrant, wait for him to turn away from you. Then swing, then hands off the mouse. We sync up with the teammate here. Everyone got rid of their claw specs, fantastic. We swing hard. Go ahead and organize your inventory so it is the way you want it for the final fight. Just make sure you don't accidentally equip anything. You'll be good to go. We go. 1445. Despite having a couple rough rooms, there is still a decent chance we make time here this raid. The biggest deciding factor is going to be if we survive or not. Our supplies are in a much more dire state than normal. So mage purse on, grab the Dawnbringer. Fight is starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Pod tires all yours. Spec, head west. Come on, pick up the west pillar. Spec, we're heading east. Befriend who's staff. Ooh, big spec. Pilot Tyler up next. Looks like Hanan might be finishing it here. If you're specking Hanan, make sure you're pulling up close. Good movements. Saves us projectile travel time. Range per piety. Let's have your Sanfew to block the poison out for the remainder of P2, P3. $85 HP, brew up Rappy. No, we lost Rappy. What happened? Brew up Hanan, move and brew.
What the fuck?
Stay where you are, friend who do not rotate. If you were southeast, friend who stay southeast. Whenever crabs spawn, we don't want to be swinging on Verzik. We want to make sure we're dealing with crabs fully. Keep yourself above 85 HP. Move away from the crabs. Hit them when they turn blue with the Sang. That is the way you want to deal with them. If you try to be greedy and get swings, you make any mistakes, you get bounced, you miss path, you do anything even remotely wrong, the crabs will show you what's good. That was a fairly good mage prawn. Don't swing, don't swing. Don't heal her. Also, don't drop your supplies all in a stack northeast. Whoever dropped them northeast. This makes it really awkward to grab them if acid covers a tile. Also, it makes it harder to pick up supplies. You have to right click and see what's on the ground there. People don't play with ground object names on. Sometimes people don't like the clutter. It also makes it hard to tell if there's two brews hiding there. You want to be spreading them out, dropping buffet style. Kind of spread the supplies back out now between swings here. We swing. Should be killing it here before we should not need to hit the crabs anymore because we should be killing it here. We swing hard. Spit 2, 3, 4 under, click attack. Spit 2, 3, 4 under, 5 click attack. Spit 2, 3, 4 under, 5 click attack. Sang's on. Awesome. Stand outside of Verzik closest to web, so you're able to make it. Make sure you sip your stab. We keep swinging hard, we'll be alright here. We have a couple brews on the ground still. If people are running out of supplies, consider grabbing them before tornadoes spawn. Not running into a web 2, grab them, oh no! Make sure you remember where your yellows are. Your yellows are. Wherever you were during P2 is where you go for yellows. If your yellows do not spawn, you go to the center. Mine are northeast, northwest, you go to the center.
Got it. Fuck. Tick off. Oh no. that's a horrible time to switch tank.
Unlucky. Remember, if the ball's on you, you're going to be passing it to your teammate. Make sure you're super combated up, dropping your claw specs. Do not be sitting on 100 spec. Ball's on me. Going to pass it to a teammate. No, the melees. Avoid the crabs, saying them down. Avoid the crabs, saying them down. Don't be trying to swing on Berserk right now. Try to clear the crabs. Gotta make webs, gotta make webs, gotta clear the crabs. Do not be swinging on Berserk, you need to clear the crabs. The crabs will kill you. Make webs, make webs. If you get hit by the NATO, it's fine. Let's make webs. Swing hard. Ah, the melees. The crabs do follow you to the cage, yes. Brew up Hanan, restore Hanan, then worry about doing the pot shots. If you're completely out, then it's fine. It's more important that your stats are fully recovered before. Avoid that crab. It's still dangerous. It's still dangerous. A dangerous crab. Get away from the crab. You have to call your yellows. Just keep swinging. One more swing here. One more swing. Let's go. We love seeing it. There goes the crab. It finally expired. It does expire after a long delay. Armo top. Hey, we do make time. 24:03. Love to see it. That's my 1100th hard mode. Let's see. Any kits? Any purples? With a number 11 deaths, it might be a bit rough to see a purple here, but you know, you never know. Holy, what a chest. That's a 1 million GP. Fantastic. Any other kits? I don't see any kits. Unlucky. I didn't catch what happened, Rappy, during P2. Just know that it happened during crabs. If crabs are coming out, you want to be separating from dropping packets. So make sure you're not swinging whenever the crabs come out, so you don't get bounced. It gives you a better chance of surviving. Staying 85 HP, avoiding the crabs, and putting a long distance click, traveling away will help. P3, clean tank is what carries P3. We had a couple melees there. It happens. Sometimes tank swaps in a weird way. Anytime that you see like out of yellows, you want to be extra wary of tank swapping. Because not only can tank swap on special, but additionally, after yellow, sometimes people are standing really far from the tank as a result of like their yellows being far away. And then Verzic will try to target them, and then she'll give up because the person's too far away. And she'll target a next person. So you still want to be paying attention to the number of ticks to when her first attack scan is, which is 6. So after that last yellow impact, it's 6 ticks for when she scans for an attack. At that point, you want to be away or under her, no matter what, no matter whether you think you're the tank or not, and that'll make it so you're less likely to cause a melee there. It gets easy to get caught off guard by it, but if you're paying attention to that particular aspect of it, it'll be a little easier to catch. Stuff about P3 there to make it go a little smoother, maybe. Making webs is the most important thing. One person, I think, missed webs, the second set of webs. It is 100% worth making it. Additionally, there were a lot of crabs running around prior to second webs. People are trying to swing their scythe instead of clear the crabs. If crabs live and you guys make it to webs, and the crabs are still alive and they run at you, you're going to die during webs. You need to kill the crabs. It is not an optional experience. Either pop them directly, which is the more advanced way to do it, very risky, or pop them by putting the Sang or Ayak on or whatever and then hitting them when they're blue. Those are both options that work. So make sure that that isn't skipped. We need to be killing them. It is a higher priority than getting one more scythe swing off and then dying during webs to crabs, or not making webs because you're out of position due to dealing with the crabs too late. If you're tanking, it can be a little bit hard. I understand that it can be like challenging. Just make sure that it's like higher in priority than getting like one extra scythe swing. That's stuff for P3. Zarpus went fine, I think, for the most part. Soat went fine for the most part. We had a really slow Soat maze. Gotta be quick on the maze. Do recall that. Nilo's looking backwards. We did have pillars fall on Nilo again. We'll be looking at Nilo's, making sure we're not AFKing ever, or not overlapping attacks, keeping our roles kind of outlined. There was like an example. There was a lot of stuff happening after the first demi-boss. There was like the freezes that I go for, the Barrage East, Barrage South. And we ended up overlaying on the Barrage South pilot teller, so like that's an example of where we end up stacking our attacks, and that's like us both paying 5 ticks to the same thing is really expensive. And those 5 ticks could have been spent hitting some loose crabs on the inside of the room instead. By overlaying the attacks, it makes us fall behind, makes the pillars take more damage. So we want to be thinking about our role, in particular, focusing crabs that are not going to overlap with their teammates. In this case, I'm going for outside crabs first, then inside. So in this case, you could go for crabs on the inside of the room instead, and we won't overlay. It'll make us get a little more extra value. It looks like range did throw chins on wave 10, which is fantastic. Do keep doing that. Um, the rotation that's really important for range is that bow 23 south into blowpipe 23 smalls on the west into bow 24 west. If you catch that rotation, it'll help a lot. There's also 28, 29. There's a bunch of range that flicker from the south, then from the west. That's another set of crabs. If you do catch them, it will make your nails go a lot smoother. Because there are a lot of crabs that go from being a 2-tick cost to a 3-tick or 4-tick cost for the team to clear. So just trying to point these out because our nails were a bit rough this raid. Bloat, we still had some bloat deaths. Always be watching your feet. We had a really, really late death at bloat. That happens. And we had, I think, a death somewhere in the middle of the room due to not leaving early enough. Just be paying attention to, in hardware, not only where the hands are falling, but also when they're falling. They fall the whole time. So if you're about to be leaving bloat, and it's an extra long run to get away from bloat, maybe he's like falling in the corner and you have to wrap all the way around the wall. In that case, you might leave a little bit earlier to give yourself a little more time to path around the hands that are falling. And then Maiden was fine. Very few Bloods at Maiden. We actually got the CA, which is fantastic. We love getting CAs. CAs are great. So, any questions about the raid or any of the rooms you want to go over really quick to recap anything or discuss a particular mechanic? If not, that's fine.